From a perspective of independent marketer, I'll give a lot of primacy on independent mindset. I think it's very important for marketeers to have an independent mindset, and I'll talk about it a bit. One of the important dimensions of an independent mindset is being the voice of the customer. And that is something marketeers do forget as they go about marketing. In the end, it is the fact that they are, the voice of the customer and provide a very key input from that perspective into decision making. If I would say that's what makes CMO and marketeers that more valuable in a business context. This also gives them a seat at the table as far as important decision making goes. So I would say this is a very important tenet that one should not forget as they go about doing the duties. Um, Also, the fact that marketing is a very different discipline, right? When you talk about finance, when you talk about sales, when you talk about supply chain, so marketing comes with a very different approach. I think one of the important aspects of that approach is the art of storytelling, which marketers are so good at. A story has a context, it has got key actors, it's got a plot, it makes one think. A story also is engaging for everyone. This trait, once nurtured, translates very well to big picture thinking, strategy development, and of course, pushing creative boundaries as far as communication development goes. I think this is one key functional aspect, if you will, of the marketeer. What makes a marketeer unique compared to the other counterparts? And this is something, again, that's something that marketeers should nurture and contribute from that perspective as far as the business is concerned. The third aspect of having an independent mindset is being very strong on fundamentals. Let's face it, today there are many buzzwords, many fads. Some of the trends tend to be fads. Some of them tend to be only a few of them turn to be long-term trends, and many of them come in and go. In other words, there are many distractions for a marketeer, many new shiny things that one feels the urge to commit to. I think in all of this, it's very important for marketers to be rock solid as far as their fundamentals go. At the same time, being open to new ideas, new experiments, piloting new initiatives. And when I say marketing fundamentals, I really mean the importance of brand building, never losing sight of that. Emotion rich, broad reach communication is so crucial in today's context. And it's a combination of brand building and sales enabling, which will deliver to the business of today and tomorrow. So never losing sight of that. Whereas there are quarterly initiatives and the quarterly P&L has to be delivered, but never losing sight of the long term, which is what a strong brand kind of delivers. This to me are a few facets of what I would call as independent thinking as far as the marketeers are concerned. While these are very important traits from my perspective, it takes a lot of effort to develop these traits over a period of time. And I think few of the golden rules I would suggest for marketeers to incorporate and develop these traits. First is consumer insighting. As marketers go very senior, it's possible that they lose track of what the consumer is saying or doing. I think it's so crucial that one is abreast of consumer insights. Even, for example, in a modern context, in a digital context, consumer sentiment, right? What are the consumer conversations online? What are they talking about? What are they worried about? What do they love about your brand? What do you think are the opportunities for the brand? I think it's so important for marketers to devote some time to this And this is what they can bring to the table whenever important decisions are being taken. The second thing I would say is uh, you know uh, the creative aspect of marketing. I think creativity is a bedrock of marketing. One should never lose sight of that. In whatever category, in whatever industry, whatever be the brand, how can you inject creativity? And of course, I don't mean to say, the marketer makes advertising or communication, right? They would be partners, agencies who do that. But encouraging creativity, right? Encouraging creative thinking is so essential and the bedrock of marketer. And that creativity is what, and there is a immense evidence today that creativity propels marketing, which further propels long-term, consistency in terms of business performance. I think these are two things that are very important, which marketers need to make an effort to nurture and kind of propagate. It's been quite some time, I would say, that marketing is at a crossroads. I hear of many businesses where uh, you know where one feels that for example, where marketing is a central force behind building a brand. So what I would call as brand-led businesses. And then there are other businesses where seemingly marketing is not driving the business. So I think it's very important for marketeers to rediscover their mojo. I think marketeers can contribute to the business in whatever category, in whatever brand, and be a central driver of the business. Be work closely with the CEOs, the C-suite, to make sure important initiatives, marketing is integral part of those initiatives. I think it's very important for marketeers to rediscover their seat at the table and shepherd the brand through these challenging times, I would say, and also guide the brand to a a strong prospective future. Make it very modern, make it very resilient. I think it's very important for marketers to have that perspective. Um, and of course, there will be aspects where they will play a support role. But I think it's very important for marketers to drive the brand and hence drive the business.